That's how I'm moving, man.
Boop, 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 boop. Told you, man, was gonna get him in. You get what I'm saying? It's your boy Dwealth Media. We're back again with another interview. Dwealth interviews. Old type man like Danny Expanse Visual on the cam. As always, all the time. Feel me? In the building today, the one and only Absonetti, my dog.
Yeah, man, I'm here. What's going on, bro?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm alright, man. What's going on? Dwealth Media. We're there, man. We're there.
Yeah. So it's we're gonna get this popping. Old time, everybody in the room right now. My dog Bobby London. That one's coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very soon. But anyway, listen.
Bobby London, man.
Let's get into this thing. Your name, Absonetti. Let them know where it come from, please, bro.
You know what? That's a bit of a mystery. I get that quite a lot of people ask me where it was. Yeah. Really, it just comes down to a fact of rebranding, and I kind of wanted to come with something that's like a brand. Do you know what I'm saying? Rather than just like a name or like an extension or shortened version of any type of nickname and real name of mine. So I thought, you know what? Yeah, I like the name. So it's basically my own word, and it basically just means everything that I am. So that's when you see that, it's just like, alright, cool, that stands out. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
It's a standout name. So where did it all start for you? This music thing?
It just all started with like how I got into music.
Yeah.
Like basically, I was being a naughty boy at school, so I must have come home. I was like 11. I got grounded for moving mad. And then obviously, you know, the typical, your computer, your TV taken away, got that hardcore punishment because I've done a madness. I was a bit of a menace, man, back in the day, but like, yeah, so obviously, you know, all I really had in the room was like the stereo and stuff, so I suppose I was just like going through CDs and things, and then just got into music like that. Listening to radios and stuff, like, and that's where my passion for like pirate radio and stuff came in. So, you know, a bit ahead of my time at that time, but obviously like where I had the access to listen to that and the time, because you know it's like when you're like 11, you just want to play on a computer, don't you? You don't care about all that. So yeah, I'd say it came from that, and it came from older people around me, like cousins and family people. They used to like listen to all like R&B and hip hop sort of music, so where I always had like older people around me and stuff. I've got a lot of access to good music.
So what did you dip your hands in? Like, you see, when you first started putting lyrics together, what did you do first? Did you do the grind, drum and bass? Did you just go straight to the hip hop?
No, it was like I have done grind, but like then when I first really started, it was like early, you know, when like garage kind of like switched into grime and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I used to listen to a bit of that, but more time it was the rap stuff, because I used to listen to the Wu-Tang stuff, and you know, I've heard a lot of people say this, yeah, I suppose it's just the way you first start rapping and stuff. I used to actually write down their bars, yeah, and then say it back to myself, and then spit their lyrics just as a fan, not saying they were mine or nothing like that, obviously. I thought, no, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna like start writing my own, and like I said, a couple of friends at school, they were like spitting and whatever, and people from other schools, like we used to roll at the park, and then like I used to be a guy, we used to go around and do like all sets and stuff, so I'd say a mixture of both, do you know what I mean? But hip hop and R&B, that's always been in there.
Yeah, some of your tracks, bro, especially the latest one, Light Work with Poser, man.
Oh, you like that one, yeah.
The R&B feel on that, man, is fire.
And it's light work, how we chillin', how we kick it. It's light work.
Yeah, it's like
R&B slash rap feel, man.
Yeah, it's got that R&B like with a little tiny bit of bashment and a little bit of rap feel in it. Yeah, definitely.
Nice sometimes when you're hearing something fresh, man. It's good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Girl, I wanna know this is knowledge. It's light work, yeah, I told you I got this. Absonetti in the cut, you know the motto. We live for the day, not for tomorrow, no.
I do jump on them beats too. I jump on some of that trap stuff and all that like new age hip hop, rap, R&B kind of stuff. But what it is the way I see it, I try and do it in a different way than the way that like you typically hear. So I suppose I've got my own like lane. Like if you listen to like my latest mixtape, the A-Wave, you can hear like a few like different songs and different styles and the way I've covered it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I make that music, but I've got my own way of doing it. And
So,
I ain't afraid
yeah.
to stand out or none of that. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's what it's
I don't
about.
follow the crowd. I just make what I like.
That's what
do
it's
you know what I mean?
about. That's exactly what it's about, bro. Just doing you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
When you do you, you tend to make more noise. I also want to touch on the mixtape A-Wave, yeah? How long did it take you to whip that one up?
That was quite a long project, man. I started work on that way back in like, say March time, April time, and I sprayed about 64 tracks for it, so you know we went through a good few tunes for it. I dropped a vid called Self-Made. Check that out on
Check
YouTube.
that out on YouTube.
Yeah,
100%.
I literally dropped that around April times, around the time I was actually making the mixtape.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So obviously where I just was working solid on that, I thought, right, I'm gonna have this out for the summer. I finally felt I had the body of work I wanted to put out, put it together and released it, man, with the summer single All of the Time.
But that's all of the time, all of the time, that's all of the time, all of the time. But them girls don't get all of my time. Straight MOB, yeah, I'm on the grind.
That was like the lead single of the project, and yeah, man, I'm happy with the progress.
That was a banger.
Yeah.
That one is a banger as well,
Yeah.
man. Absonetti is freaking active. This is why I had to get him into the office for an interview.
Stack money high like a skyscraper. Absonetti here now, time to get waved up. Champagne spraying, yeah, just like a laser. Yeah, with my bro, yeah, cold sun razor.
And hopefully we're gonna work with him as well, so look out for some visuals, 100% coming from him, man. He's got work.
Yeah,
So what, can you tell them what you got coming up?
Yesterday I was in the studio recording my next single. It's going to come single, so you might see a couple more videos from me, but they're going to be features. So the next single, which is coming, is going to be called No Worries. I recorded that yesterday. Shout out to CJ Quickman, done a wicked job on the mix down. Like, absolutely smashed it. So like obviously that's just in the wings, ready to come out probably around late October time, I'd say, middle October time. I've got a feature.
Did you drop a visual for that?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, visuals for everything. Yeah, all the projects I'm talking about now, all videos. I've got a feature with one female artist called Jazz Notes who is in the studio next week. I've got another project which I'm in studio tomorrow doing. Shout out all the Haven artists and the people around there, man. Doing their thing with one for artist called Nancy. And just keeping it moving, man. Yeah, bro. I've got a few other things in the bag. Yeah, man. Just keeping it.
Consistency is key. So, the Essex scene, I'm going to touch on the subject of the Essex scene.
100%.
Because there's loads of talent. I just don't understand what's going on. Like, what do you reckon?
I definitely reckon that there should be maybe like a little more unity maybe in the area. Like I'd say last year I saw quite a lot of that. There was a lot of things going on. I feel that I feel like some of the platforms are not about like they used to be. So I think it's maybe harder for like some of the younger lot to find out where to stick their videos on or stuff like that. Because it's not always as simple as just like, you know, emailing Brand Daily or Link Up TV.
Yeah, because they want 250s to whatever it is.
Well, for them, like, I can't talk on. I wasn't really talking on the money side of things. That, I suppose that does come into it for someone who's like the youths that are like 14, 15, and obviously they're still in school and they're not exactly like, you know, they may not have the money to do that, which I understand. But more on the thing of like where, you know, everyone raps these days. Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously it's hard to stand out. It's hard to find your niche and stuff like that. So I just think that, like, you know, I definitely think that there should be more platforms in the area, 100%. I've had this conversation with a good few, you know, the typical faces of Southend, and I know the artists, do you know what I mean? So we always talking about music and that, and they agree. Like I don't think anyone could not agree. I think that there needs to be way more platforms, and maybe it's at a point now where we have to create that ourselves.
That's what I was.
Maybe there's like a thing where we should all bunch up together and be like, right, let's put on an event. Let's think about a festival or something we can do to showcase what Southend, Essex, whatever you want to, or the whole of Essex. Like, let's not just keep it in one box of Southend. Let's just say like, maybe put on an event and show what Essex can do and stuff. But it's all talk until someone sits down and finally puts the hammer to the table to make it happen. And to be fair, I'm only really on talking about anything or working on anything musically unless I see an end result where it's actually going to come out or it's actually going to, do you know what I mean? I'm not really the type of person that works on 100 projects and they never come out. Execution
that's just a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Last thing you want to
I get people experiment and stuff, you know, there's no harm with that. You know, experiment in the studio, like you make tunes, I've got 100 tunes that ain't out, but I'm working towards something. I like to know where I'm the type of person I like to know where I stand, I know where I'm going, I know what I want, and I know what I want to do. So I think having what you call tunnel vision is definitely essential to maybe what you see of me of having projects out and getting done what I need to do and being active. Do you know what I mean? So
a realist. That is a realist.
Yeah.
Man. So yeah, man. I think personally, like, we've got loads of talent, man, and
man.
we'll put some of these London artists under pressure. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's just.
I just think there needs to be more, maybe more communication. I ain't saying everyone be the best of chums and let's hold old hands and do ring a roses. I ain't saying that, am I? I'm just saying basically maybe people should communicate and not be so anti-social to each other, and maybe draw up a plan or think of something. I don't know. I'm not the genius or the brains behind this operation. I'm doing my thing, but you know, the door, like you know me, the door's always open to anyone who I rate with talent. If you want to jump on something, feel free to message me and all that. You know, there's no egos involved or nothing with me. I don't try and act too important for people, busy or none of that stuff. Yeah, maybe active, maybe busy, but if there's someone with general talent, I'll try and help you out in any way I can. At the end of the day, like, it's good to give as well as receive. Do you know what I'm saying?
Come on,
that's the way
that's
I am.
what it's about. It's about showing love, isn't it?
Yeah, defo, and that too, because
love, man. Show love, innit?
just got a summary of everything you touched on, man. Like, it's not easy to get out there. It's not easy.
Never is.
To make things happen. So sometimes you have to take it into your own hands and go your own way. And that's why I feel a lot of people are antisocial these days, because they get so many doors closed in their face and they don't make it or whatever. And they're like, that's it, I'm just doing me, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. All I say is just maybe, you know, lay off being so anti and realise that not everyone is gonna say something bad to you and not fuck with you, basically.
That's how you create links, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And networking, you've got to build some type of community around your music. You can't do it all on your own. You can't. You can think you can. Do you know what I mean?
But there's only so much shares your boys are gonna do. Like, you've got boys. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna share. Don't get you're gonna share your music, but they're there for. You know what I'm saying? You have to network this music thing, man.
Exactly, man.
We have to work together.
The key essential thing of what I'm trying to do at the moment and what I am doing is exactly that: building a community around my music and what I do as an artist. Do you know what I'm saying?
You're doing well, man. Like, you're
positive. No negative vibes, man. None of that hating. None of that bitter stuff. Everyone's positive around me. We're all keeping it moving. We're all active, man. So, like I say, anyone with talent, don't matter whether you're from Essex or Timbuktu, shout me and we'll get something done.
How can they shout you? Let them know.
You can shout me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and even YouTube and Twitter. Everything is Absonetti. Everything. Just type that in, whatever you use. If you're more of a Twitter user, if you're more of an Insta guy or whatever, I don't know, man. Shout me on whatever platform I'm about.
Cool. Alright, so for our last interview, Poser, we had Poser in there.
Yeah, man, we got Pose.
Come on, they've got a track together. Poser and Absonetti Lightwork, banger. Check that one out. But yeah, and prior to that we had artist called BK. He's a producer.
Artist called BK.
Yeah, he's a producer.
Is it? What type of music does he make?
He's at the moment he's trying to do like an Afro bashment kind of sound. But he can produce anything.
Yeah, I jump on that wave.
He can produce anything, literally. So I think this is what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to get everybody linked.
It's just all about opportunity. It's all about having the dedication, and the key thing is execution. Because you can have 1 million tunes on this. If no one hears them, you're the only one that hears them.
You ain't got a million tunes. Simple as that, man. The world we're living in now.
That's not knocking anyone, though. I'm not knocking anyone. like, you know, if you're working and you're putting out tunes or working on tunes and that, but all I say is because I know people that have got 101 zillion tunes, and I want people to hear them, do you know what I mean? Because they're creative individuals and they should be getting music out there. So it don't matter if I'm firing it, it wouldn't matter if I had a flaming show with headlining for flipping Jay-Z. I'm still going to think in my head the same thing when I link that guy and think, how many sick tunes has he got? How much sick stuff? I want the people to hear it, do you know what I mean? It's not just all about me, it's about everyone, team, do you know what I mean? It's about, what's it? Teamwork makes the dream work, that's it.
That's what it's about. It's everyone being able to connect, you know what I'm saying? So on that subject, man, like, is there anyone out there you haven't worked with? I mean, like, let's keep this Essex, yeah?
Alright, Essex.
Is there anyone you haven't worked with you would like to work with?
What, from Essex?
From Essex.
Yeah, that's the easiest answer ever. Dream of Clean, man. Dream of Clean is a dope rapper, bro. He's been out there for a minute. He used to do the grime, innit? He sometimes still does that. He's from like Colchester area, I think. He's done a few things, man.
What's he up to at the moment? No,
I'm not too sure. Last I knew, he was like in some band kind of thing, do you know what I mean? In some band, they make sick music as well, man. They're quite good.
He's still active with the music.
Yeah, he's done things, man. He's done things, but obviously, you know, his management and stuff like that. So like, he's active as well. He's done music, like Green, he's done a lot, man. Trust. I think he used to be signed to Chasing Status. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure he was. I don't know if he is now or he was, but I'm pretty sure he was. But that's definitely someone to break. That's local. I've worked with most of the people locally, but people I'm feeling great at the moment. CJ Crick. Obviously my boy Ace King, I've worked with him feeling broken, sick. Jeff Coates is hard. Bobby London, obviously, the wave master. He's on the same wave, you know.
Come on.
Yes, Bobby London, obviously. Trying to think off the top of the head, man. You know, just there's loads of sick artists in Southend, man. So like, yeah, anyone that's sick that I haven't worked with.
Do you know what I'm feeling?
Jump
like,
on it.
But I'm feeling like we need like what needs to happen is some like this BK needs to cook up a fire beat and everyone jumps on it. Like a cycle, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, wake up. Yeah,
that's the point as well.
Essex All Stars, isn't it? Just wake up Essex and just let people know the fire. Because I know there's man in Colchester that ain't hearing the
but obviously, like where I think sometimes what comes into it as well is like obviously the styles of music. See, obviously the people I named, they kind of make the same sort of music I make. So
then you all
that's nothing. That's like work. Because obviously we're all on the same vibe. Because obviously with what I do, obviously, you know, the singing and the rapping stuff, I don't really wanna, I don't mind getting creative and stuff like that and trying new stuff out, but that's the genre and the sound I want to stick to, do you know what I mean? I don't even mind doing some different stuff. I'll even do some acoustic things and that. Once again, I find that fits to what I do, do you know what I mean? So it just all comes down to that. But yeah, there's loads of grime artists around here, man, doing their thing. Meds, Ags, come back, like it's all the grime boys.
Big up Ags,
yeah, big up Ags, man.
Roller. There's another one.
Meds dropping his EP soon as well, man. Shout Meds. Who else, man? Do you know what I mean? There's so many names. You know when you say, you know, and you just can't think.
Yeah, it's always the way. And as soon as the camera stops rolling, shoot, I didn't big up. Chess Harry, yo, big up Chess.
Yeah, no, big up Chess. Yeah, he's doing
loads,
his thing.
Man. There's loads of hits out there.
Big up everyone repping. The SS postcode, let's say from SSO to SS15.
Whatever you're doing, man, big it up. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's
shout,
like,
man, if you want
I've seen both kind of mixed together. So like when you say Southend, a lot of like artists from Basildon and like Rayleigh or like all the little towns in the.
I just say Southend as a whole, man.
Yeah, exactly. I say the same thing. Do you know what I'm
Southend as a whole, but yeah, you got your West Cliffs, your Basildon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Further back up,
do you know what I mean?
Colchester,
Shout out everyone who's
just shout out Essex as a whole, man.
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. Because eventually, like me and Danny want to start freaking opening up the whole Essex scene, man. Because well, there's too much talent.
Yeah, man.
We're hearing it, and The world ain't hearing it. I feel like the world needs to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say to people, get at me, like, just like the social media's there. If you've got talent and you make the same sort of music I do, or even if you're like a singer and you may not make that type of music, you can still fit to it if you feel that's your style. Or like, you know, I'm a songwriter, creative, you know, we can make anything that's in that genre of R&B, trap soul, hip hop, rap, whatever, as long as it's in that radius, man, we'll make a banger. Let's do this. I'm down.
You heard it from him, yeah? You know what I'm saying? So, yo, it's been your boy, Dwealth Media. That's Absonetti. Get at him. Yo, listen, he's told you already, you know what I'm saying? He's here to make music. Simple as that.
Definitely,
And
this is what I love doing.
active. I'm witnessing it, that's why we had to get him in. He's active, yeah? So, yo, big up everybody who's been watching. Like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to your boy Absonetti's channel. Subscribe to Danny Expanse Visuals channel.
Shout out everyone.
Everybody involved, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out, Absonetti, yo, good to see you, fam. Thanks
Bless
for
up,
coming in,
bro.
man, yeah?
It's all good.
Bless.
Hey, wave. Get on it. Stack money high like a skyscraper. Absonetti here now, time to get waved up. Champagne spraying, yeah, just like a laser. Yeah, with my bro, yeah, cold sun razor. With my G-side, you know the process. Putting that work, see the team progress. Need a couple mil, my brother, no less. Go through girl like I go through stress, but that's all of the time.